Howdy fellow marketers, Professor Wolters here, and today we're answering another question that you sent to us in our Ask the Professor series. And the question is, do most professors have a side job? And I would say that depends on the type of professor that they are. If they are a tenure track professor, like an assistant professor, I'm going to say most likely no, they do not have another job because they don't have time. Because when you're an assistant professor, you've got 4 to 6 years to publish enough papers to get tenure, so you have that permanent job position. So they're working, they're writing, they're researching, they don't have time for another job, okay? They're probably not doing too much consulting on the side or things. Now, once they become associate professor or full professor, when they have tenure, then they might start venturing out a bit more with some consulting work and some things there. But in general, if you're looking at a tenure track professor, most of the time, the professor stuff is their main job. Now, if you see a professor that's a clinical professor or a professor of practice, those professors usually come from the working world, let's say, and then they bring that experience into the classroom. And a lot of times those professors may actually keep their other job on the side because then they're still keeping up with the trends in the market. So they might have another job on the side. If you see a person that's an adjunct professor, I almost guarantee that they have another job out there, because adjunct professors usually teach like 1 class or 2 classes, and you can't feed your family on that. It doesn't pay well enough, okay? So what they'll do is they might be an adjunct at multiple universities, multiple colleges, to pick, this class here, you have 5 or 6 classes they're teaching every semester, and then they can pay their bills. So there's gonna be a lot of other jobs. Or they might have a day job and then they just teach 1 class at a time. For example, I used to work with a financial advisor, and he was a full-time financial advisor, but at his old college, he taught 1 financial advising class a year, and he did that. So it was a little side thing, but he was an adjunct professor. So if you're looking at it in general, do professors usually have other jobs? Usually no, but it's not unheard of. So I hope this yes, no, maybe answer helped answer your question. If you have other questions for the professors, please put it in the comments section below, and we'll try to make more videos about other questions that you have. And I'll say bye from here in Helsinki, Finland.